The Haprun H1, still worth it in 2025? Let's be honest, if you've ever searched for a budget projector online, chances are the Haprun H1 was the first thing that popped up. It's been dominating Amazon's sub $70 category for quite a while now, promising a 1080p supported resolution, a built-in speaker, plug-and-play HDMI and USB ports, and enough projection size to turn any blank wall into a theater. At first glance, it looks like the perfect entry-level projector, and for many, it was. The Haprun H1 offered a low-risk, affordable way to dip your toes into the world of home projection. It could stretch out to a 120-inch display, handle basic streaming sticks like the Fire TV or Roku, and even had built-in sound, albeit with limited quality. For someone using it in a completely dark room, watching occasional YouTube or Netflix episodes, it did the job. But here in 2025, the landscape has changed and so have expectations. What once felt acceptable now feels dated. Brightness, for one, is an issue. The Haprun struggles in any room with ambient light, meaning you pretty much have to be in a pitch black environment to get a watchable image. The colors aren't vibrant either, skin tones often look washed out, and darker scenes lack the contrast needed to show detail. Then there's the sound. While the built-in speaker is functional, it's flat, lacking both depth and volume. You'll find yourself reaching for external audio options if you care at all about sound quality. Add in the noticeable fan noise that spins constantly in the background, and it becomes a less immersive experience overall. Another big limitation is input lag. Gamers, even casual ones, will immediately notice the delay. Whether it's a fast-paced racing game or a console shooter, there's enough lag to break immersion. And finally, the build quality doesn't inspire much confidence. It's made entirely of light plastic and feels more like a toy than a serious piece of tech. So yes, the Haprun H1 is still usable in 2025, but when you stack it up against what's available now, with newer models offering brighter output, better contrast, and smarter features at the same price, it starts to feel like a product from another era. Here's the exciting part, you don't have to spend more to get better. There are projectors out there right now for the same $69 that outperform the Haprun H1 in every meaningful category. Sharper visuals, smarter connectivity, better audio, and most importantly, a more complete experience that doesn't feel like a compromise. Meet the Synex Projector, the $69 alternative that's not just better, it's smarter. If you thought projectors under $70 were all the same, dim, plasticky, loud, and outdated, let us introduce the game changer. The SimplifyTech Synex Projector isn't just a Haprun alternative, it's a smarter choice entirely. At the exact same price point, $69.95, it offers features and usability that make it feel like a different class altogether. First, let's talk about usability. Unlike the Haprun H1, the Synex doesn't rely on external devices like Fire TV sticks or HDMI streaming. It comes with built-in Android 11, so you can watch YouTube, Netflix, or browse the web. No extra gadgets needed. Just plug it in, connect to Wi-Fi, and stream. That alone puts it light years ahead of most entry-level projectors. Then comes the display performance. The Synex may not advertise artificial numbers like 9500 lumens, but in real-world usage, its visuals are crisper, colors are more vibrant, and the contrast actually lets dark scenes look dark and cinematic. It supports 4K input and projects up to 120 inches, just like the Haprun, but the difference in quality is night and day, and if you're concerned about portability, the Synex shines again. It's pocket-sized, lightweight, and travel-friendly, something you can carry in a bag or even use in your car. The Haprun, on the other hand, feels bulkier and less refined, more like a toy than a tool. Sound is another area where the Synex quietly dominates. With Bluetooth 5.0, you can wirelessly connect it to your favorite Bluetooth speakers or headphones, something the Haprun doesn't offer. Built-in speakers are there too, and while no small projector sounds like a soundbar, the Synex gives you that extra flexibility that makes a big difference. And here's the kicker. The Synex even includes auto keystone correction. So even if your wall or surface isn't perfectly aligned, your image will still look straight and symmetrical. That's usually a premium feature, but not here. In short, the Synex isn't just the better option at $69.95. It redefines what you should expect from a budget projector. No wires, no setup headaches, just tap, stream, and enjoy. So, while the Haprun H1 was a great starting point in its time, the Simplify Tech Synex projector is the smarter choice today. It's not just an upgrade, it's a complete lifestyle shift for people who want convenience, clarity, and portability without overspending. Whether it's movie night at home, anime binge sessions, or setting up a quick screen at your next family trip, the Synex fits your life better. And yes, it's available now worldwide. Links in the description.